Yo guys, what is up and welcome to SM Hitman, a channel where I'll help you try to experience the world through food. As you can see, today we are right now in Punjab, India, which is because today we'll be trying the best Punjabi street food you can get in Mumbai. Be sure to watch the full video and subscribe to the channel if you're seeing me for the first time.
So guys, we are at the Chawla Fast Food Center currently, and this is the first spot that we are going for our Punjabi street food tour in Mumbai. Thank you for the brilliant response on the Bhandup street food tour. Yes, I think today is going to be really fun because I actually love Punjabi food very much, and I think it is one of the most delicious cuisines in the world. So I'm really excited to try it. Let's go.
The Chawla Fast Food Center is located in Guru Tegh Bahadur Nagar area of Mumbai, which is majorly resided by the Sikh community. Hence, you will find a lot of Punjabi and Sindhi street food vendors and restaurants in the area. However, Chawla Fast Food is the best of the bunch. The place not just offers Punjabi food but also Mumbai favorites like a variety of Frankies. But the star of the show, this place makes their chole, or as they call it, chana, daily, and it's kept hot all the time. Chole is a definitive Punjabi dish which is a chickpea gravy with various spices topped with raw green chilies and coriander. It's a staple in Punjab and is eaten with various forms of bread such as kulchas, bhaturas, puris and rotis. What we ordered today was an onion cheese kulcha and an aloo paneer paratha. The doughs for both the items are prepared daily early in the morning. For the kulcha, the man takes the dough, opens it up and fills the required stuffing inside it. There's a variety of options with the stuffing, but he covers the stuffing with the dough and then slaps it into kind of a flat bread using his hand to give its traditional shape. For the paratha, he takes the prepared paratha dough and instead of layering the stuffing with dough, he just integrates all the stuffing with the dough along with freshly chopped coriander, making a combined dough which he then puts in another bun of dough and uses his experienced hands to shape it into an uncooked paratha. Again, the stuffing varies upon what you decide to order. The paratha is cooked until it puffs up and brown patches are formed on a tawa with a whole lot of ghee or clarified butter used. The kulcha on the other hand is cooked in a tandoor, which is a chamber of heat created using burning charcoal at the bottom, which gives the kulcha its smoky flavor. Both the kulcha and the paratha are served with the aforementioned chole or chana, raw onions and a ton of butter. Punjabi people don't joke around with their amount of butter served. There's also kept a bowl of mint chutney and a jar of achar on every table. Taking one bite of the kulcha takes you straight to Amritsar and one bite of paratha straight to Delhi. The kulcha is flaky, well seasoned and the stuffing is pretty good as well. Along with the chole, it is a definitely match made in heaven. The paratha as well, very buttery, each bite has enough filling in it and you can't help but eat it with your own hands. On a bonus note, the chole are completely complimentary, so you can ask for more at no cost if you end up finishing them, which is bound to happen. This is because the choles are perfectly cooked, the tomato based gravy is very oily and rich, and it is spicy to such a perfect level that you will forget that you are even eating in Mumbai and you will think that you are in Punjab. It's no surprise that our plates ended up looking like this in just a short amount of time. Amazing. 9 out of 10. For our next place, we went to the Guru Krupa Fast Food and Restaurant located in Sion East, right besides the SIES College. To say this place is popular would be an understatement. Even during these COVID times, the place was completely crowded with people wanting to taste the delicacies the place was offering. But we were here to taste only one of their signature items, the Punjabi samosa with chole. After waiting in line watching the chefs there make the tikkis, we finally got what we had ordered. Each serving of the dish included 2 Punjabi samosas with lots of chole and some raw onions. The samosas were fried well, the crust was crispy and the filling was hot and well seasoned. However, the chole served here had a night and day difference to the ones we had at Chawla's earlier. These chole were pleasantly, surprisingly on the sweeter side, also having some tang because of the use of tamarind chutney. Nowhere near having used the spices that are used in traditional chole recipes, this still went very well with the samosas, and more than a Punjabi item, it felt like a chaat item more. Still very decent though. 7 out of 10. Finally, the best drink that has come out of Punjab, the lassi. Unfortunately, on the day we were not able to find a good place for lassi, and sadly getting an authentic Punjabi lassi in Mumbai is near impossible because of the milk used here. However, if you're looking for a good lassi, the Kailash Lassi in Dadar East is the place you would want to go. You get lassi here in different and various flavors, even some seasonal flavors, but it does fall on a bit on the expensive side. However, an even better place to have some quality classical lassi in Mumbai is, I would say, the Sri Krishna Dairy in Dadar West. It is located right in front of the Nakshatra Mall and it is very easy to miss on the eye, but however, the lassi here that you get is extremely good. The lassi here is creamy, sweet and topped with lots of malai and sugar, and honestly, it's heavenly. So this was the Punjabi street food tour of Mumbai, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to click the like button, subscribe to the channel if you are visiting the channel for the first time, and comment down below which food you want me to try next in and around Mumbai. And I'll see you soon in the next food video. Until then, take care and peace.